Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. What's good, y'all? How y'all doing? Okay, oh boy, oh boy. Let me tell y'all about the fun I had over this weekend. So much fun. I went to the Doechii concert. Yes, 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 I did. As I mentioned before, I was going to the show. So let me walk y'all through the steps on how I got to the show. Okay, so the we prior to the show, all right. So I know I'm I know I'm kind of late um to get this out. For the past couple of days, I have been extremely sick. I thought your girl done caught COVID because my throat was killing me and hurting me so bad. I was extremely tired. I was lethargic and my voice was going in and out. And I was breaking in sweats. I'm like, oh my goodness, this is not good, right? So I took the emergency thingy and trying to get my immune system right. And so here I am. So let me walk y'all through it. So the day of, it was a Saturday, we drove to Tampa. And we left the house a little bit early just to kind of um miss out on any type of traffic that we thought that we may encounter. However, we got there an hour and a half, prior before the show. So we got there about 6:30 p.m. The show started at 8, I believe. So we got there an hour and a half early before the show. So we waited in the car. We sat in the car for a little bit. So around 7, we walked in to the arena. It was at the USF Arena, the college. So we walked in and we went to get something to eat. And I wanted to get a merch, but the merch line was long as hell, right? So I'm like, okay, so let me get something to eat first before I get my merch. So when I got something to eat, we went into the arena, and since I waited so late to get my tickets, y'all, I've heard people online saying wait to the last minute and trying to get your tickets. The tickets were almost sold out. So I got my tickets, I guess, a week or two prior to the show. But the tickets were almost sold out. So I bought my ticket. I got my ticket around the 300, 301, 300, around there. And thankfully, we had a good seat where I was still able to see the whole arena. I mean, the stage. I was able to see her. So I'm glad it all worked out. But I did that mess before with the weekend. Waited to the last minute, the day of, to get my tickets, thinking I was gonna get a good price. Stop doing that. That never worked out. Thankfully, I was able to get a spot where I was still able to see the stage in the weekend, and I had a great time. But I'm gonna stop doing that crap because it don't work out for me because I'm getting seats all the way up in the clouds. Okay, so don't do it. Anyhow, um, what was I? Okay, so back to the show. When we got there, we went into the arena, we waited. So the show was supposed to start at 8, right? So 8 o'clock came, no Doechii. So now I'm kind of annoyed. That was the only downside of the night. So I'm kind of annoyed because I don't like my artists being late because I've been to plenty of shows this year alone. I've been to at least 5 to 6 concerts. So I like my shows being started on time. You know what I mean? So While I was waiting for the show to start, I started eating my food. And I was thinking, instead of waiting, sitting, and doing nothing, go ahead and get a merch. So I went to the merch line and I waited in line. And I believe when I felt sick, I believe I got sick from the couple that was in front of me because they were wearing masks, right? At the time, I believed I didn't even really think nothing of it. I'm like, okay, maybe they're probably wearing it for precaution. And because I was talking to them, we spoke. And when I got home, when I started feeling sick, I'm like, oh my goodness, they probably had COVID, and I probably caught COVID because I had that before, and I don't want that again. So anyhow, I waited in line for so long, and by the time I got to the cash register buying my merch, I only had one item in my hand, which was the hat, and the show started. So I'm like, oh, let me just grab what I got, and I ran back to the arena. And when I got there, it was an opener, y'all. I ran out of I ran so fast and I was out of breath. It was for a freaking opener. I was so heated. It was from Dallas, um, some guy from Dallas, Texas. I have no idea who he was or any of his songs, but he was good though. He was working the crowd beautifully. The crowd, when I tell y'all that arena was hyped, that arena was the loudest. It had to be. It had to be one of the loudest arenas I've been in. One of the loudest shows. One of the loudest shows I experienced this year. It was so freaking loud. Even the opener had it jumping. So, and another downside, I might say, it had to be the bass. The bass was too freaking loud. My heart was thumping so hard. And I'm like, oh, okay. You can turn it down a notch. 1 to 2 notches wouldn't hurt. But he did his thing though. So he did a couple more songs than I anticipated because I'm thinking, okay, 2, 3 songs, that's it. This dude was trying to sing his whole goddamn album. But it was cool. So fast forward, um Doechii came out. Oh my god, the place erupted. The place was so freaking loud. When I tell y'all I had so much fun, I had so much fun. That had to be one of the best nights I had. So she came, she started doing her thing. She's singing, she rapping. Mind you, no backtrack like that. She reminded me of Kendrick. Great performance. They don't need much of a backtrack. They probably have the kind of the chorus or the um not much of a backtrack at all. You know what I mean? And great performers. She engaged with the crowd. She could keep your attention. She had her twin sisters as her background dancers. It her DJ Milan, she went off that show. If y'all have not seen Doechii perform live before, please go. She is worth every damn dime. She is worth $1, okay? So she going in. I'm screaming, I'm yelling, and the girl beside me, oh my god, it looked like we was having a scream match off, right? She was screaming so freaking loud in my ear. She was trying to take my eardrum off. So everybody was having fun, and and she sang all the songs. She pretty much sang all her mixtape. Like she sang Nissan Altima, Denies the River, Anxiety, my favorite Beverly Hills on the album. Love, love, love that song. And she was just getting the crowd hype. You know, that's her hometown. So she was going in. And towards the night, she had her speech, thanking everybody for coming out, thanking her hometown. She loved everybody, blah, blah, blah. I'm thinking she's done, right? So we started walking out. But the light was still off. As y'all know, if y'all go to a concert or a show, once the show is done, right? All the lights come up and you go about your way, right? But however, the light was still turned down The light was still off. As we was walking out, we saw a lot of people was still waiting. I'm like, okay, the show is not over yet. So we stayed behind and she came back out. Oh my God. When she came back out, that was my favorite of the night. She was letting the audience and the people in the crowd pick the songs, and they picked Nissan Altima as a walk-off song. And she was giving people people the mic so they can start rapping. Oh my God, that shit was so fun. At one point, she even went into the crowd, right? She went into the audience and everybody crowded over her, and the security guard was trying to it was so funny, bro. And the security guard was trying to save her and stuff. And and she started doing her thing. She started going in the crowd. Everybody was starting getting hyped. Oh, I'm cheesing so hard right now, y'all. My jaw hurt. Cause that's how much fun I had. I had so much fun that night. And so the only another downside I had is um I didn't go. I didn't go to the after party because there was an after party, and we already had an hour and a half to 2 hour drive back home anyways. And we was like, it's already too late. I think the show finished around 11, or maybe it was closer to 12. I'm not sure. But I'm like, we already got a 2 hour drive home. So let's forget it. But I'm kind of down. I'm kind of sad. I didn't get a chance to go to the after party because I know that would have been fun. But yeah, that was my weekend, y'all. And like I said, if y'all have not seen this girl perform before, because I know she has a show coming up with Kendrick Lamar in Australia in December. I wish I was able to see her because I know she's gonna shut it down in the stadium because she already shut it down in the arena. I know in the stadium, oh my God, y'all gonna have such a good time. So if y'all haven't seen her, go ahead and comment down below. Let me know if y'all went to the show, if y'all have seen Doechii perform before, if y'all even listened to Doechii. Go ahead and comment down below. So thank y'all for hanging with me. Until next time.